That video gonna be about old Justin Trudeau. Oh, Justin Trudeau. Come on in here, man. Yeah, Canada's prime minister stepped down. Boy, boy, what had happened? He was like the golden boy there for a minute. But after restrictions and things hit with the economy stuff, he was getting some gifts and things was messing up with the economy and things, and people been divided and people ain't feeling him and so on. His wife left him. Stuff just went downhill for him, Canada had a pretty good reputation. He seemed like he was there for a chunk. He'd been there for like 9 years. Of course, he ran into with Trump, and there was all kinds of things that were going on. But this was kind of not a surprise that he stepped down amidst the political scandal and how his business was going. I used to go over there, and it was very divisive. People were not feeling him. You know, he there was once upon a time he was seen like a prince, but then he miraculously turned into a frog. I mean, the Trudeau thing just didn't hit no more. And when you get into political tenure, especially if you're in a country and they have certain expectations and they have certain ways that they expect you to hit, and he wasn't hitting no more. So this was kind of like not. If you happen to be being around in that situation, you weren't shocked. You were kind of surprised that it took this long because it's like, okay, he started the New York and he must have really met up with his team and said, yo, I don't think it's a good look that you keep on going because, I mean, he had been in there for a decade. It seemed like he'd been there forever. But there was definitely tension and friction with the way some of the manufacturers, some of the things were going. And business it's been very tough for some people. They've got their own hostilities. They got their own resentment. They dealing with a lot of racial tension, a lot of division in terms of some of the shipments, some of the suppliers. And so he wasn't hitting no more. He was like the golden goose for a moment. But, one thing about it with these countries and places, they only tolerate so much of you before, they get tired of dealing with you, and they ain't trying to be feeling you no more. And so it was pretty evident, and it was only a amount of time before you kind of got the feeling that folks was going to kind of like, kick him to the curb, But he had been really, for a while he was popular, but then it fell out, it fell off. It was just one of them situations. And again, when you're in politics, you can be happening for a moment, and then people can act like, "What have you done for me lately?" They can really shift on you and turn on you. And I think that that's something that he tried to play it off and try to be all cool and say, "Well, if I wanted to and all that." I said, "Now, man, you're welcome. Your tenure had pretty much worn out with the folks. So to see that he stepped down amidst what was going on, it's like, yo, he just didn't want to. And I don't know how much of it was because Trump's coming in and he basically called him more of a governor than a prime minister. He had definitely to some diss tracks to him, but he hadn't been the dude he was. And so, it was like kind of a matter of time and coming in. So I don't know, but I welcome people from Canada to more talk about it because I was just a visitor. I used to pick up on the news, and I remember when he was like they liked him about 7 years ago, but he fell off the last 5 or 6. So a lot of stuff that happened, and he ain't been able to regain that magic he had. So he's stepping down. So that's pretty big news coming out of Canada. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And share the video if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.